This is IFV, the web space with your dose of business and financial news. In full view, we're making your business our business.
Welcome to In Full View. I'm Marcella Palmer. We're bringing you the week's medium and small business news from the New York City offices of popular discovery engine StumbleUpon. Company Business Development Manager Vijay Vachani tells us how brands and publishers are using StumbleUpon to get their content in front of a large and growing audience on the web.
StumbleUpon was founded by a couple of guys, Garrett Camp and Jeff Smith, back in 2002 in Calgary, Canada, while they were getting their master's in computer science. For a couple of years, it was just a side project of theirs from their dorm room. They got a few 100,000 users, and in 2005, they decided they were going to make it a real business. So they moved down to San Francisco, California. They got some venture capital funding and ran it as this independent company for a couple of years. In 2007, they were actually acquired by eBay and were part of the eBay organization until around 2009 when they realized it wasn't quite working out and decided to buy themselves back. So the technology was founded about a decade ago in 2002, and we've continued to refine and develop that algorithm. But the business is really pretty new as of middle of 2009 or so, when we sort of revamped the business team and the business model and have continued running as an independent company since then. So StumbleUpon is an absolutely free service. It's really just an easy way for users to find great things online. So you sign up for an account, you tell us a couple of things about yourself, and we will give you great things from the vast World Wide Web. There's a ton of other companies that do things online: Pinterest, Google+, Dig, Reddit, etc. Really, we all try to get users discretionary time. People only have a certain amount of time that they can spend online, finding things, sharing content, etc. We have a very different way of doing that. So we have hundreds of millions of URLs in our index. As you use our product, we get to know you better and better, and we start recommending those URLs to you based on a number of different signals: your friends and followers, your like-minded users, what's trending, what's popular, what's interesting to you in niche categories, things like that. And so we develop this understanding of you and recommend great things to you. So users consume the product and really use the service just as an easy way to find great things online. Our California office is really the hub of StumbleUpon. That's where all of our engineers are. The New York office is all sales. So we have, of course, our agency and big brand relationships here. New York has really become a tech hub. They call it Silicon Alley, Soho, that is. And I think that's just because there are a lot of great resources here. There are a lot of very smart people that can develop very cool things. It's a very vibrant society. And so a lot of these new tech companies are starting to start their offices out here so that they can sort of acquire that talent and really tap into the culture that exists here. But it's also important because a lot of the brand dollars are out here, a lot of the big publishers are out here, and it's important for us to have our sales folks out here to be able to meet with them face to face and really show them the value of StumbleUpon. There are a ton of great things happening in the industry right now that small and medium businesses can leverage. I think there are sort of three main ones. One is the emergence of mobile and all the different devices that are coming out. That means that small and medium businesses can target users anywhere. They could be at home or at their office, they could be on their commute, wherever they are. Advertisers, small businesses, medium businesses have the ability to acquire them, to target them. I also think native advertising is huge. There are these native advertising formats that are coming out. So instead of targeting them on the right rail or on the top where users aren't likely to consume content, they target them right as they're using the experience. They scroll through your news feed, you scroll through your Twitter feed, or you click the Stumble button, and you're getting to advertising that's integrated into that experience that really allows for increased and optimal engagement. And I think that's key for advertisers and small businesses. And the last big development in the space, I think, is just the amount of channels that businesses have to get users. So we have all of these new distribution channels for advertisers to get their content out there. It can be a little bit overwhelming. There's not only Facebook and Twitter, but there's StumbleUpon, and there's Dig, and there's Reddit, and there's Pinterest, and there's Google+, and there's all of these. While there's a lot of them, what that really means for advertisers is that there's just a ton of ways to target users. And if you can really capitalize on that as a business, you have the ability to get people in niche audiences and niche markets that are doing a variety of different things online. And I think that's really unique and that's really new. But I think all of these channels are really just new tools in a business's toolbox to find great users.
That's all for this week from the IFV News team. Thanks for joining us from the New York City offices of StumbleUpon. Be sure to check back every day right here at ifvnews.com for the latest on what's happening around the globe in the medium and small business world.